Hello everybody, this is Handy863 here bringing you another video today, and I'm here with the second video that I was kind of requested to do. Did one, and then the same person asked me again for this one, and so I came back with this one. And that is the collection of Miis that I have on my Wii U. Now, I have made a video of this before on my channel. Yes, this is going to be uploaded to the Team863 channel. I did make this video before on my channel, and it was absolutely horrendous. I hate it. I'm probably going to delete it and then delete my channel and all that kind of malarkey. But you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. It's fine. As I've progressed through the years, the characters and lists and everything have changed significantly. So, ooh, they've all just randomly stopped because I moved the gamepad. So yeah, just to note that I'm going to move this in front of me actually, so that it might be able to pick me up a bit better. There we go. I'm using the snowball for today, because I don't actually know why I'm using the snowball, but not the snowball even, the Yeti, instead of my studio mic. That's not even the best place to put it. I don't actually know where to put it. I should have put it on my stand or something, but I had it sat on my desk instead. I guess using this microphone saves setting up the studio mic. Either or though. You can now hear the consoles, and I don't like that. But then if I sit it on me... Oh, this is awkward. Okay, give me a sec. There we go, that should be better. Alright, so without further ado, just to mention that this isn't the top of my list. I have actually not included a lot of the Miis from higher up in the listings because they're private Mii characters. Same reason why I didn't do the Mii tour on my actual Wii console. But yeah, so it starts a separate group entirely, and I have decent groupings. I think I spent at least 2 hours this morning organising all these Miis for this video, and the previous 3 days actually collecting a load of Miis in order to have on here. Either or, so the first character that you could probably see is good old Handy863's right at the top of the row there. Now, when I did a previous recording earlier, just to test out to see if it was working, Miles, who is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 10 across from Nil. He was in the place where Nil was, and I sort of went, and first in row is Miles, what are you doing there? And unfortunately, I didn't particularly like that recording, so I discarded it. But it was quite odd. But yeah, Nil shouldn't be unfamiliar around here. Neither should the next person across from him, which is Bradley. And Ningamer, who is next to Bradley after that. Now, when you saw earlier, when all the Miis were swaying around, when I was looking at it, I saw Neil, Bradley, and Ningamer all swaying, and they're all in time with each other, which is quite ironic. Now, next in the list is Chrisjaw, who's looking a bit sad. I'm not too sure why Chrisjaw is in that pose. I might have accidentally clicked on him to give him that pose. I have no idea why he's like that. He should be normal like all the rest of the Miis who are just standing there. But instead, he's just like that for some reason. Across from him is Anthony, Anthony's most recent Mii character. I literally just downloaded it this morning because I had one of Anthony that was black. I have several of Anthony on here, I think. All different Anthony Miis, so I'm not too sure. As you could probably recognise from the first 5 characters, those first 5 are from the Team863 channel, along with myself and with Joshua. My Mii and Josh's Mii are higher up with the personal bunch, seeming as those are people that I've met in real life and everything. So anyway, after Anthony, looking quite angry, we have Mini or Super Mini Put, and next to him is Joey, and then who has like a Tails replica me. I believe that is the Tails replica me, but sort of with his own little adjustments to it, I guess. Next to that is, in the purple, is Hypno, who is Josh's partner for doubles in Smash 4, if I'm not mistaken, and a decent friend, a good friend of mine too. Yeah. Across from Hypno with the red sunglasses, that is Maniac, and then next to Maniac with the brown trousers is Miles. A couple of these Miis have brown trousers, and a couple of them have blue, and a couple of them have black, because I installed them on my Wii side of the Wii U and then copied them over from there, and it allows you to edit them on here as well for some reason, even if you didn't originally create the Mii. Anyway, next to Miles we have Wingcat Man. I think this Mii of Wingcat Man needs updating. Like this one that I've got, it's currently in brown and it has a Japanese name. I haven't checked the friend roster out for Wingcat Man yet, but I would need to take a look at that. Across from Wingcat Man is Aaron. I had lots of trouble getting Aaron's Mii from the Wii U itself, so I ended up just downloading it from the Wii instead. Alright, so the next row down, starting off the next row in the white over there, is Levitator Lightning Bolt. Haven't seen him for ages. He's become quite quiet on the internet these days. I'm not entirely too sure why. I would just assume that it's because he's got stuff to do with school and college, whichever one he's at right now. He did upload a load of his personal real-life montages before he left, or has stopped uploading for a little while, but I think he'll probably return. He returned before. I'm pretty sure he'll return again. Next to Levitator in the pink is Yai. He's a good friend of mine. We speak a lot on Skype these days. He doesn't usually use his Wii or interact via console. We just speak on Skype quite a lot of the time and have fairly nice and in-depth conversations. I really do like speaking to him. He's a really, really nice guy. Next to Yai is Felipe. I'm pretty sure Felipe isn't an unfamiliar face around here, even though I didn't record with him. He's within our community, so he's more than welcome. I need to actually check up on him. I haven't spoken to him in ages. Well, I don't really speak to him at all, but I mean, like, maybe comment on a video, ask how he's doing, or maybe actually look at his channel, because the entire summer I've just kept away from his channel. During my time from college and everything, I would check up on his channel a lot to see what videos he's uploaded, but once summer holidays started, I didn't actually do that. Next to Felipe is Lucky Star 9. I'm not too sure how old this Mii is either. I feel like I need to update this character of Lucky Star. I'm not too sure just yet, but I think best bet is to probably get that updated. Across from Lucky Star, if anybody saw the Connor PXL races, that is Connor PXL right there. A good friend of mine too. I haven't done much with him lately. I was expecting him to come along to some of my streams where I played Mario Kart 7, but I feel like I probably streamed at inappropriate times when he wasn't available to join me, and he just wasn't able to come along to them. Next to Connor, we have CMC10. CMC I met via most Dazran 303 streams and via a lot of Chris Jaws when I found him. Same with Levitator before at the beginning of the row, and same with Detroit, who's standing right next to him. But CMC is a rather loyal supporter towards me. He's a very good moderator and will time out and ban anyone if they even say something that is slightly wrong. I don't even think he's made a mistake either at being a moderator. I don't actually think any of my mods have, which is quite good. But yeah, CMC hasn't slipped up before as a moderator at my Twitch channel. He, I believe, is spending a lot more time around Lucid Fox, I think that's his name, on Twitch, which he did bring me over to one of his streams, CMC did, but since I haven't actually watched the guy before, and he seems to be fairly interactive in his Discord. I'm part of the Lucid Fox Discord as well, and CMC's a mod there, so yeah. Good going. You betrayed me, CMC. You left me for someone else. But either or. So the next person in the list is Detroit Hamill, who I think is actually doing fairly well on YouTube, making some good videos and stuff. I don't think he does gaming anymore. I think he vlogs more or less these days. I haven't checked up on him for ages. I think I need to do that as soon as I can, basically. I'm not too sure if he does much in my community anymore, but Detroit is there. He's on my little list, and I still have him as my favorite. Actually, as marked as my favorite, a favorite me character on here. He's the last one in the list, but matter of fact. But yeah, I haven't spoken to him for a while, but I believe I need to do so. Coming after Detroit is Crafter898, who was a very good friend of mine, I believe. A bit like Chris Jaw back in the day. He was the person who I came to check out a video test of theirs to see if the Elgato could record the Wii, just the regular Wii. I know it could record the Wii U fairly well, but I wanted to know if I could record the Wii using it. And at the time I looked it up, Crafter had the most recent and I think the only video that I could find. I just clicked on the first one and there was Crafter. And in that video he was rather entertaining. The video was rather nicely recorded, it was well in sync, and his commentary was fairly interesting. So I went ahead to contact him and he joined in a couple of my videos and stuff, and we just became friends from there. But in like 2014, after a bit, he suddenly disappeared and I haven't heard anything from him since. And it's been 2 years now, so my hopes have been kind of just dropped. He's just randomly gone, and I haven't heard anything from him. I have no more contact towards him. He's just disappeared. Crafter, if you're watching this, please come back. Oh, but either or, yeah. Next one in line is my friend Jack, who I speak to quite often on Skype. I feel like I've spoken to him while I was on holiday. I'm not too sure. But I probably should speak to him again at some point in time. I haven't played against him on Wii U in ages. I don't actually remember when the last time I played against him was. Maybe over a year or so ago. This me of him, this yellow one right here, is rather old. And by rather old, I mean very old. Like, I do not think this is the me that he uses anymore. At all. It's just not his me anymore. Next to him with the blue hat is Czech, who joined me for the Mario Kart Wii Pro races, and basically whenever he can in Nintendo WFC, and he joined me on call for my 216 custom track speedrun the other day. It was nice to speak to him again, and yeah, that's Czech. Next to him is Alicia32, Dazran303's niece. She's been quite supportive with my songs the past couple of months when I sent her the Gautier cover that I did with Selena and a couple of my tracks for her to listen to. She was always like, "Oh wow, this is amazing," and she seemed to really like it. It was really supportive, and I just like that too. It helps push my creative properties, I guess, as such. I haven't spoken to her again quite recently, but I might speak to her soon. We'll see. I was gonna do some more covers and stuff, so I'll probably send those off to her and see what she thinks. We got Brigand94, Nathan, next to Alicia, right at the end of the row here. He's a member of the Handy863's community. I used to watch a lot of his videos actually. When I came back from school, or most of his short videos, but since I haven't taken a single look at his channel for ages, actually, I feel like I need to at some point, but I just haven't. I just haven't had time, and yeah, I kind of feel bad in a way that I haven't done so. I'm pretty sure Brigand doesn't mind too much, but he's still on my friend roster. I still respect him and keep him around as a friend on here and everything. And next to him, beginning the third row, is Plenty of Kills, Alex. Same as Brigand. He's from the Handy863's community, and I used to watch a lot of his videos at the time too, but I haven't done for ages longer either. So, yeah, I need to do that at some point. I just want to catch up on people's videos. We have Joshio303, who was a Handy863's fan. He came to a couple of my streams, and he actually played custom tracks against me at one point, but I haven't heard from him for quite a while now. Ducky200, he played Mario Kart 8 against me quite a couple of times. Last time I recall him playing Mario Kart 8 with me was in 2015. Can't remember exactly when. I'm not too sure if this is one of his most recent Miis or not, but I don't know. I'll have to check. Across from him is my good old friend Thomas, who was one of the earliest people to be a fan of my channel, I guess, and a good person to talk to as well. I believe he's part of a marching band, and he actually did a tour in Europe. Never told me this. I could have come to see him if I was able to do so. But yeah, he joined in for my friend rooms on Mario Kart Wii all the way back in 2013. Those rooms that I did with Joshua and Jameson and JJ and all those people. He joined for one of them. I think timing was quite bad for him. But since he's been interacting a lot with my chat, with my community, he talks to me occasionally on Skype and in my Team 863 chat. And yeah, he's just a nice person to have around. When I occasionally have him in the call, he has the laughs as well. A lot of people have laughs. I think we all have laughs together, so, you know. Right, here we go. Next person, Stevie P. I think this is one of my first friends who I had on my Wii U, who I had added, and one of the first people to come to my streams when I started streaming. I'm not entirely too sure. I don't hear much to anything from them anymore, so which is quite sad. Next to Steve is Magnus, who I believe wanted to record Mario Kart 8 with me quite a lot of the time. I have no idea where he is these days. I've not heard from him at all. I don't know if he still wants to record or play Mario Kart 8 with me, but I haven't actually done so. I don't know. He always asked when I was in school, back a couple of years ago, and I always responded with, I can't, I'm busy, or I maybe later, and then he wouldn't be able to play. It was just really inappropriate timing. I could probably do so maybe in like this last week or so, but after that, no. I'm not too sure. If you're still around, Magnus, do tell me. Do say something in the comments. Alright. Next is Kitty Cat. She plays custom tracks. She found my Facebook page and she commented on there saying that she raced against me in CT Worldwides and asked if I wanted to add, and I added her. So we have each other added on our friend rosters, and we occasionally play against each other. I don't know if I have her added on my new one. I'm not too sure. I should do. I should be able to. I haven't seen her play quite recently, but I'll see if I can message her and see if she would want to join or anything. But yeah, I've raced her a couple of times. She seemed to join quite a lot of the time. I'm not too sure if this is I don't think this is an up-to-date me or not. But hey ho. So yeah, this me I extracted from the Wii at one point in time. we have Andrew, or AZW 512 MK8, who I think had MKW in their name. I believe they are a friend of Nils, who I raced quite a bit in Mario Kart 8, who became a friend of mine. They probably watch quite a lot of my videos, and basically that. I haven't played against them for quite a while. I think I need to. Actually, no, that's a lie. Andrew popped into... he actually requested me to do a birthday stream for Handy863's, which he joined and played for one room with me and Nil on. And I have him added on 3DS as well as Wii U. But since then, I haven't done anything. The birthday stream is as highlights on my Twitch channel, but I gave most of the video files to Nil so that he can upload the files to his channel. Because my microphone quality was absolutely horrendous. I didn't want to upload that because it just sounded dreadful. And Nil knew where all the highlights were, so yeah. Either or though. Next to him is Handy863's cousin, Andy, or Adam3815. Is that correct? I always get the numbers mixed up for people's names that I don't pronounce quite a lot of the time. I don't actually remember if I've played against him or not. I know I've seen quite a lot of highlights with him and Nil. They're quite funny actually. And I sent him and Nil a video to react to, in which they sent me a reaction video back. And yeah, I think he's a cool guy. I need to get him on more of my recordings, I think, actually. I need to get Nil to get him on more of my recordings too. So yeah. Next to him is Not Bad. He's a fan of mine. Not Bad 247. He came to a few of my Smash streams during the summer, played Smash against me, and he commented on a couple of my videos too. I need to play him more on Wii U. I think I've only played him once on Mario Kart 8 and once on Smash 4. I need to play him more on Wii U. And actually, in comparison as well, it's the same with the 3DS. I've only played him once on there too. He's a cool guy. I feel like I need to play against him more. I've said that too many times. Next in line is Naz Jalen. I think this is most recent me before he deleted his account. I'm not too sure what happened to Jalen. I think he got reported and then he just deleted his account and all his data and stuff. And that happened at the time that I got restricted from Miiverse. So he couldn't find my account again and didn't add me because of that. I'm not too sure. Either that or he's completely changed his me and his name and his NN ID. And he's added me and he has me added on Wii U. But I don't know which one is him or not. I think I remember actually seeing him on Josh's friend roster at some point. But that account has now gone either because Josh has deleted him or he has deleted the account. I'm not too sure. Haven't seen him around, but he joined me for loads of Mario Kart 8. And he joined me for loads of other stuff as well. It's quite cool, actually, what he's joined me for, in all honesty. Alright. So, next to him is Oscar. Oscar joined me for a couple of games on Mario Kart 8 and on Skype call with the streaming lounge. In fact, it was 2 years ago today that I first... Not 2 years ago today. 2 years ago yesterday that he came along to one of my streams and played against me. And that was when we absolutely got wrecked by JD. And we made that... I made that huge highlight reel about Oscar gives me the jaff or something like that. It's quite funny. He's joined me for a couple more things, but again, he hasn't come... I haven't spoken to him properly in ages. I wished him a happy birthday during the summer, but other than that, I haven't spoken to him properly in ages. I need to do that at some point. I feel like I really should. Next to him is Jay Laxer. I believe he came along to a lot of Chris Jaw streams, and he did pop into a few of mine. I think to mainly play Mario Kart 8. I haven't really heard of him since. And I don't really have much else to say in that regards. We've got May, who I joined to do a couple of rooms with on Mario Kart Wii, and then he joined a couple of my streams on Mario Kart 8 when the game first came out. Other than that, haven't played against him at all. I'm not too sure if he goes on the Wii U that much these days. I have seen him streaming Mario Kart Wii a couple of times, but I haven't properly spoken to him for ages or gone to one of his streams for ages, so I need to do so. We have Irish Shelley, who played Mario Kart Wii a lot of the time. I know she used to. I don't know if she does anymore. And she played Mario Kart 8 a lot. I wanted to join her, but most of the times she was online, she was in rooms with DLC content. And when I was playing on Worldwide, she was either not online or didn't join my room, which is unfortunate. I actually really want to play against her. I really want to see how well I fare against her, but I haven't been able to. And since she hasn't been on Wii U for months, I haven't seen her around at all. I'll see if I can find her or something to maybe speak to her and see if I can organise her coming along. Alright, next one in the row is Joey, again. Joey's old me. Oh, I've moved down by mistake. Joey's old me. Or Joey's actual me that isn't based off Tails. I'm not too sure. Next to him is xchris HD. I randomly found his me on my Wii U. And yeah. And then next to him is Jacob5664. Jacob interacted with me loads back in 2014 and 15. He came to lots of my streams, and he joined me on Skype call several hundred times. He was fun to play with. He was a good competitor on Mario Kart Wii as well, actually. I enjoyed playing against him. Haven't heard anything from him this year. I might need to try and get in contact with him again. Right, so those are all my online friends. And Irish Shelley's there as well. Well, a couple of them I think I might need to move down from this group into the one next, which is all the online people all the people that I know online, who I wouldn't necessarily call my friends, more or less idols or people that I watch and know of. So first off is Dazran303. As you probably would tell, I wouldn't exist. Actually, no. Can I rephrase that? I wouldn't be doing YouTube the way that I do today if it wasn't for him. The way I said I wouldn't exist sounded like he's my dad or something like that. He's not. But yeah, I wouldn't be recording this or anything if he wasn't around. He inspired me to go further, and I wouldn't be here because of that. Next to him, which is pretty much just a default me, which is Zephyrsonic. I watched a lot of his 3DS testing videos, and he got a 3DS XL capture card, and I watched a couple of his videos on there, but since then I haven't watched any of his videos at all. Beady Cool, probably one of the coolest people I know. I loved coming to chill at his streams back in 2015 or whatever, whenever I was playing Mario Kart 7 with him, and I think just before Mario Kart 8 came out as well, I played against him in a room with my sister and Nil and Yai, who I showed previously, also joined in too. So yeah, but I need to catch one of his streams again. I need to talk to him. It's been a long time. I really need to do that. We got Lil Andy, which is Dazran's fiance, right next to Beady Cool. Two Alicias. These are two separate Alicia Miis. Both are slightly different to each other and completely separate to the other one that was further up in the list. And all three Alicia Miis that I have are actually outdated, I've just realised. She's got a new one on her friend roster now. Next to her is Sword of Seals, who I have so much to say about Sword, actually. I'll probably save it for a different recording. I just need to catch one of his streams, actually. I've been getting better at doing that. I've been getting better at catching his streams. But I haven't caught many of them. I just want to be around his streams. They're really, really nice atmosphere. I really enjoy listening to him. He's funny. He's he's got a really good sense of the world and how things work. He's got really good visions, and I respect him so much for that. He's probably the person out of all these people here right now who has my highest respect, and so on and so forth. We have Troy TWD98. He hasn't recorded anything in ages on his channel, but I just assume that he's busy. I'm not desperate for a new recording. I haven't done anything with him yet, like with Sword beforehand. I've managed to join him in Mario Kart Wii. Same with Bean, the other side of Troy. But with Troy, I haven't done so. He's the only person I have left on my people of joining list. I've joined everybody else that I would like to in Mario Kart before. I just need to find a way to play against Troy. Which hopefully the opportunity will come along sooner or later. We have Mr. Bean, and next to Mr. Bean, of course, is Chadders as well. So Mr. Bean and Chadders, Bean in the brown, Chadders in the red. They are the creators of CTGP Revolution, I believe, or the custom tracks you get, and the ones that recently created the Ghost Data thing. The Ghost Data update. Round of applause to them, I suppose, for doing that. Honestly, though, all the stuff that they do and all the modding and stuff they do for the Wii's, really good. I like it. I like playing custom tracks a lot, and I'm truly thankful for them to bringing that to me. I wonder what the next update's going to be. That's not going to happen for a while, but I'm looking forward to it. After Chadders in the white here is Pasquina. I don't feel like I say her name right all the time. I feel like I always say it wrong, but that is her right there. I've played against her on Mario Kart 8, and I used to watch loads of her videos. I really liked it because there was someone in particular who seemed very similar to her in real life, both from her actual life looks and her voice, how her voice sounds. So it felt rather familiar when I found her. And plus, it's just the way that she delivers all of her videos. It seems all kind of bubbly, and it's kind of funny stuff that she says and stuff that happens in some videos too. It's really, really nice. I really like the atmosphere that it creates for me. Unfortunately, I haven't watched any of her videos recently. I'm not sure if she's uploaded anything new. I know she came back to uploading some stuff just before the summer, but I watched that one video where she updated stuff. She spoke about partnership, and she's playing on DS Wario Stadium, and that video reminded me to go back and time trial the track on Mario Kart 8. That's the reason why I would time trial it, to get a sub 2 minutes. But I haven't played against her on game, and I haven't actually looked at any of her videos, if she's made anything recent at all or not. I have no idea. I need to go and check out soon. I probably need to speak to her again soon, maybe on Skype, anything as well. We never actually had an in-depth conversation about anything before. So, yeah, hopefully for that. So here is JD next to Pasquina, right at the end of the row, the first row. He is a very good Mario Kart 8 player. Not the best, I know. That would be Anthony, who is probably ahead of JD in time trials by as much as JD is ahead of me. And there's a lot of tracks that I still need to time trial. I mean, like all my best tracks, like Royal Raceway, DS Wario Stadium, Sherbetland. JD is ahead of me by about a second or two on each of those, and then Anthony's ahead of him by a fair bit more. So yeah, but not to make comparison, he's quite a nice guy. He came to one of my streams one day where I was time trialing on Melody Motorway. He gave me a hand. He told me where to use the mini turbos and which strat to take, and correct me a little bit, and I tried to apply it as best as I can, and I managed to sub the next day. So thanks to JD for that, as well as the fact that he absolutely ballisted everybody in that highlight that I made with Oscar and then Gamer and all that, where Oscar gave me the Jarf. And I want to play him again. I want to play against him, see if I can actually beat him in a race. Because I think our loss-win ratio is currently 0-3. 0 being to me and 3 going to him. I feel like I joined him again in between when I made those highlights and when I had him added on my Wii U. Because beforehand, I don't think I actually had him added. I'm not too sure though. But he's here now. And I hope to play him again soon. Then, starting off the second row, we have two Krausises. It's a really awkward name to say. The first one in the row, which is slightly taller and got shorter hair, is Krausis' Mii from the Wii U. And the next one is his Mii from the Wii. I used to watch a lot of his streams, actually. There was a time where I actually watched Krausis over Dazran. So like I started off watching Dazran streams, and that's where I found Krausis. Then I was multi-twitching them both, and then I just started watching Krausis, and I joined him for Mario Kart Wii, and I watched him do other streams as well. He was the person that I had in the background while I was attempting to do my secondary school homework, which I think was year 9, year 10 back in those days. Which isn't that long ago, in all honesty. I think it's like 2 years, maybe 3 years ago, actually. I feel like 3. Yeah, he was a good guy. He was really welcoming and supportive. I think he only came to one of my streams in return, but since I haven't interacted around him that much, I haven't spoken to him a lot of the time. He likes a couple of my tweets, and I like a couple of his on Twitter, but other than that, we're not that connected to each other anymore. I'm not too sure why. Next to Krausis is his girlfriend, Lauren Panda. Yeah, Lauren Panda. I think it's 12. And then next to her in orange, I see Yo-Yo. I haven't seen or spoken to him for a while either, actually. Next to Icy is Zephyrnix, who I think I came across him on Facebook and added him via Facebook, but haven't done anything with him since. We got Snorth, Sean North, who I just have his Mii on here. I don't actually watch any of his videos, really. I wasn't even subscribed to his YouTube channel, but I just have him on here for some reason. Same with Rich Tendo, here's the Mii in red next to him. And arguably, you can say the same for Red Falcon Games right next to Rich Tendo, with the blonde hair. I did watch a few of his videos. I watched through his Mario Kart Wii Let's Play when he did it, and I've seen all the videos where he's been included with Troy and all that. Or most recently, his N64 races, as in like when they went to the PAX gaming event, and they Troy had the use the N64 controller to play on Mario Kart Wii. But other than that, I don't actually watch much of his stuff. But I managed to get his Mii on here somehow. We got Urusai or Brandon. There was a phase when I got into playing Mario Kart Wii a lot more progressively, where I came along to a lot of his streams, and I tried as best as I could to try and join him as much as I could. But I never was able to until after the WFC shut down. And by then it didn't feel as fulfilling. Same with Sword in a way. But I used to watch a lot of his streams when I came back from school. I think in 2013. Because Dazran stopped streaming after the summer and I had no one else to watch. So I watched a lot of Urusai's streams. I watched him play custom tracks. I attempted to try and join him on stream, but I never did. It just got to the stage where I would sit downstairs watching his stream on my laptop while playing in a completely separate room on a CT Worldwide and not doing too well. And that was when I had the Wii and only the Wii, so I didn't actually have a Wii U then. I had the Wii and it was downstairs, so I couldn't play upstairs. But yeah, he was someone who I watched quite a lot of the time. I don't actually see him around a lot anymore. I need to pop in and say hello again. He actually popped in, excuse me, Sorry. He actually popped into one of my streams the other day when I was streaming custom tracks just to say hello, give me his open host code, and actually join my room. But then my stream disconnected, and when I reconnected it, he was gone, which is unfortunate. Next to him in the light blue is Callum, the GT World channel, like Brigand94 and Plenty of Kills. I did speak a lot with him. I know we interacted a fair bit with each other on Facebook. I think he deleted his Facebook though, because I can't find him anymore. And I used to watch a lot of his videos as well. He's from the Dazran303 community, but likewise with Brigand and Plenty of Kills, I haven't seen any of his videos for ages yet. We have Kilano, who is from the Dazran303 community. He's a very funny guy. He's quite cool. I barely watch his videos though. I don't remember the last one that I saw, but it was ages ago. And we got Sean Edwards, of course. The only other person that I've ever met in my life to have their name spelt the exact same way as me. S-I-O-N. I mean, like if his last name was the same as mine too, that would be phenomenal. I think I would literally book the next flight to go and see him. Even though he lives in Wales. But yeah, flight is quicker. We got Mr. Hunting Noob, next, starting off the third row. He's quite a cool guy. I've seen a couple of his videos, not too many of them though, but he's quite cool. He's quite. I have him on Facebook as well. He's quite interactive. When it was my birthday and everything, he says happy birthday to you, and I returned the favor and said happy birthday to him. At least I can remember doing so. I think I should actually maybe try joining him on a game or something one day. Like just talking to him more. I feel like he seems quite rather cool. I just need to try and interact with him a lot more. We have Chris next to Mr. Hunting Noob, who is, I think, a game tester for Nintendo. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know he got Mario Kart 8 quite early, earlier than Dazran, and I came across him because before Mario Kart 8 came out, I scrolled through the community to see all the people who had already got the game, and I found him pretty much near enough towards the bottom, and he was one of the only people who were actually uploading videos from the Mario Kart 8 TV channel, and that's what I found his YouTube channel. I believe I subscribed to it, and I sent him a request, and he added me. I would like to play against him on Mario Kart 8 and on any game one day. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't been able to. Like when I asked him if he could play Mario Kart 8 during the summer, he has work. He's obviously an adult, so he had work to do. And then I don't know whether he turns up online or not regularly, but if he does, I'm not usually there to join him. He plays quite a lot of different games actually that are, I guess he has early access to. I'm not entirely too sure why, but he just does, and yeah, I think that's kind of cool, and I'm quite happy to have him on my friend roster. Next to him is Adam, who is Swimming Bird. I can't actually remember the numbers at the end. This guy was like my summer last year. I watched so many of his videos, so many of his Mario Kart 8, and so much of his other stuff. His Tomodachi Let's Play, I must point this out, his Tomodachi Let's Play is fantastic. I love the system that he works through every episode. Neil, if you're watching this, one for you to go and check out. Check out Swimming Bird. It was quite cool. I really enjoyed watching his Tomodachi Life Let's Play. It was really cool how he had all the Miis around and, you know, had a system to see them and everything. And I'd watch his videos and play the game through while I was watching it, and kind of got me, yeah, I was really happy about it, in all honesty. I need to watch more of his stuff again, maybe actually find a way to interact with him. He's a really cool guy, I really like him a lot, but I haven't seen any of his stuff for about a year now. So I'm kind of letting him down a bit there, but I don't think he minds, but I'll see what I can do. I actually had him in one of my Wii Party U CPU videos where I had Handy863's and Felipe as CPU players with me in that actual game. I recorded that, I believe, at my grandparents' house. So yeah. Next to Swimming Bird is his girlfriend Danny, and then next to her in the dark blue is Alpharad, who my cousin Josh had kind of introduced him to me when he was rather small, and I think he only had like a channel of 30,000 subscribers or something like that. And he's blown up epically within last year and this year. He's really, really funny, very entertaining, has so many cool videos up, particularly all those highlight reels and everything of him playing online. I mean, me and Josh, I distinctively remember of summertime last year, he would bring up Alpharad's videos on the big TV in my grandparents' house, and we'd just watch some of his stuff. It was really cool. And he's actually a little bit like me in some way. Like, oops, sorry about that. He shares some of the music that he's made in a band when he was younger. He shared a couple of that in my videos, and I actually found it really cool how he has shared that. And very catchy too, very interesting, rather indie based, which is just on my genre. And I like it. I like it a lot. Next to him in the green is Yoshilla. I used to watch a lot of Yoshilla's videos back in the day when he recorded a lot of Mario Kart Wii, and I was very interested. I think he's also one of the people that helped me get into the game, into its spirits quite a lot. And yeah, he's actually a really cool guy. His commentary is really good, and his sense of humor is quite good as well. A couple of people have actually come up to me who are genuine Yoshilla fans and have said how I sound, talk, and look like him. I don't know what to say to that in all honesty, but when I found out a couple of people think that we're very similar, I played one of his Mario Maker courses, and then I sent him the code to one of my courses via YouTube Messenger, and as far as I know, he hasn't played it. But what do I know? Because like for everybody else, I haven't watched any of his videos recently. I've just been doing other things. Likewise, in that aspect of things, Kobana Manny, who is right next to Yoshilla right here. He's a really cool guy. I think I found him quite early on in life. I think he's the biggest Nintendo YouTuber on here. I think he's the only one out of everybody who mainly centers their channel around Nintendo content and stuff. I mean, I know he doesn't actually center his channel around Nintendo entirely, like I do, but his profile picture is his Mii character, and he has quite a lot of Nintendo videos, and that's what I know him for. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I haven't seen any of his videos lately. I think the last thing I watched was his 1 million subscriber introduction video, which was just at the start of this year, or just at the end of last year even. Yeah, I think I need to catch up. Next to him is Max, who I believe makes cartoons on the internet. I haven't seen much of his cartoons lately. I mean, the last thing I know he made was one of a cartoon of the comedy cartoon where Villager returned from Smash 4 back to Animal Crossing, and Isabelle had completely mucked everything up. And all the villagers were angry with the mayor, and they're trying to create a revolution and stuff. That was the last cartoon I made from him. That's the last cartoon I've seen from him. I follow him on Facebook, and he uploaded a QR code to download his Mii one day, and I just downloaded it, and now I have him on here. Next to him is Ali, who I used to watch him a fair bit of the time, but I don't anymore. I think I didn't even watch him that much either. I don't particularly like interacting around the really big YouTubers that much, because their fan base is so big. It's really difficult to interact with them. I don't even try when someone as big as Ali or in the same regards Kobanamani now, just the point where they actually are just too big to interact with their entire community. I just find that really, really, really unattractive. But I did watch a couple of his videos on Mario Kart Wii to see how he fared. I probably could have beaten him, and he played a lot at the time where WFC was shutting down. And I could have joined him, in all honesty. I could have found the room that he was in and actually played against him while he was doing one of these recordings, but I never knew when he was doing that, and there were a good few couple of rooms I could be playing in. Plus, there could have also been impersonators and everything, so, you know, there was a lot of things to look out for. He usually used a player me for majority of his recordings, only switching to Ali at the final moment in time. But yeah, it was quite peculiar actually how someone so big recorded something like that. And I think he's the biggest person that's actually done it. Next to him, of course, is PewDiePie. I'm not really very interested in PewDiePie anymore, but back in the time when after I went through that thing in 2014, PewDiePie's videos actually kept me occupied. I actually watched quite a lot of his stuff. I got hooked for a month or two watching a lot of his gameplay videos and his highlights and everything. But I think I lost interest as quickly as I gained interest. His videos just stopped becoming funny to me for some reason. I'm not too sure why. It's just me. No, I have nothing against the guy really, but they just stopped, and I went on watching other people's stuff. Like I believe this me next to him is Jacksepticeye's me. This is his actual me as well, the one that Jack made. I saw a couple of his Mario Maker videos, and I tracked down the courses that he played on, went on the courses via Mario Maker, played on them myself, and then I could access the page on Miiverse, found his me via that and downloaded it. It was kind of odd. I used the computer actually. I played the course so that I could get the link to the course on the Mario Maker website, and then I found him through there, and that linked me to his Miiverse, and you know, it's quite difficult. He's got a really odd NNID actually, which is I don't actually know. Next to him, as best as I could tell, unless I've just randomly copied someone's me called Andor, is Markiplier's me. The me that he used. It was really difficult to tell if this was his me or not, because I did the same thing following Jacksepticeye's Mario Maker thing, but I could actually see the me in the corner of the loading screen on the Mario Maker Course World screen. With Markiplier's, his webcam was covering up the me, so I couldn't see. If it was him or not, but I looked through the courses that he played, and this me turned up in every one of them, so I just made the best assumption that was him and loaded it on here. We have Honeydew and Zephos from the Yogscast starting off the fourth row there. I used to watch the Yogscast a fair bit of the time when I played Minecraft. They weren't the Minecrafters that I watched the most. That would have been Captain Sparkles. Don't watch them at all these days. I don't even think I'm subscribed to them anymore, because I don't play Minecraft that much anymore. But back in the day, they were very interesting to watch. I rather enjoyed how well they actually recorded Minecraft and everything, and how simple it was in that aspect of things as well. Next to them, we have Jackie Chan. I downloaded his me for Tomodachi Life, and Jack Black in the same regards, who I also downloaded his me for Tomodachi Life, and incidentally they're on here. We've got a me called Aitalia. Italia. I don't know where she's come from, but she's just on here. We got Marty from Nintendo. I believe he's the correspondent or head of Nintendo for Europe. And I always think he's that guy that sits with Miyamoto on interviews that he does with YouTube, because his Mii looks very similar to that guy. I know he's not the same guy, but he just looks like it. I always feel like that is Marty that sat right there, but it isn't. Next to him is Nin Chris, and next to Nin Chris is Nin Sij, who is one of the expert staff Ghost Miis for Mario Kart Wii on SNES Mario Circuit 3, I do believe. I exported him from the Ghost data by using the Mii cloner, making a ghost myself with his Mii, uploading that ghost to Nin Rankings, downloading that ghost from Nin Rankings as a separate file to all of the ghosts compiled in one big file, extracted the code of the Mii from the ghost data file to a Mii file, reloaded it through a Mii editor, put it on my SD card, installed it to my Wii U even, so it was on my Mii channel, and then loaded it on from my Mii channel on here. So any of the ghosts that I've extracted from a ghost data, that's how I did it, basically. Very confusing, but that's how I did it. It's the same with this Krausis Mii up here, the one with the longer hair. That's the same process to how he got there. Chadders, Jacob, X Chris HD, who else? Aaron, Miles, Joey, Minnie. That's how I got their Miis on here. And so yeah. And then finally, last but not least on the yellow, is Loopy. He's the guy that fitted my 3DS capture card. And I managed to street pass with his 3DS and download his Mii, and then I loaded it onto here. Alright, so the next bit, I probably won't even read through all the names of these characters, because these characters are pretty much junk. Basically random things that I made up, maybe spare characters in which I already have a character of, and, you know, so on and so forth. The first two here are Esperanza and Bill. I got them from Mii Editor Online. That's how I edited the Miis, exported them to my Mii channel, and now they're on here because I downloaded them in here. We've got a couple of Mii, some others there. You can see Bernard, some other ones there in the next row. My old Mii. Then we have another one called, which is right next to my old Mii, is a Mii called Wii U, which I guess is one that I just used to take a picture of my face. We have on the same row old Miis of Anthony, Crafter, and Lucky Star. I'm not even too sure if that. I think I need to update Lucky Star's Mii. I'm not too sure if I said that or not already. We've got Brandy in there, an old Mii of Yai. There's just loads of different Miis. That blue one right at the bottom row, second Mii, bottom row. I pointed out a character that looks similar to that one that I found in a worldwide. That's my Mii character called Brent. You have right at the end of the row here Oxytocin, and a guy called Doc who had the NNID Sayadade. And then right at the end is a Mii of Selena, which I made for her myself on the Wii U. No, on the 3DS even. I do have her actual Mii, which I stole from the Spectrum Club Wii. But, that's in my personal Mii characters bunch. And then finally, last but not least, all of the Miis from the Wii. Or all of the rest of them, if they're not in the specific order that they go in, and this is where they turn up. So, in the order that they appear in, we've got Doom, OKSat55, Royal, Liam, Fox, Sam F, Sean, Totem, who has 3 question marks as his name for some reason, Astrostar, HD Demon, EX Tyler, LUG, who I need to add as a favourite, which I can't do for some reason. Next row. Starting off the next row, we've got Roy, Full Havoc, Noki, Cole, Honest, DK, Johnny, MF, S, Fire, Tsuki, question marks, I believe that is Steve, Omar, Japanese name, we're on the next row now, so starting off the third row, Omar, Japanese name, Dark, that is, checks me that he used on his Wii for the last time I played against him. Crafter898 again, just exported from the Wii channel. Champ, that's Jack right there in the blue. That was the me that he used on the Wii. We got John Cena. Oh no, Cena even I should say, but not actually his name. Hunter, Mr. Payne, Recop, Luigi, and then Anthony right in the purple, last of the third row. That's his me that he used back on WFC. Fourth row, Ownage, Chris Jaw 9 in the blue there. That's the me that Chris used on his Wii whenever he played against me on Mario Kart Wii. It's not an unfamiliar sight seeing that me in front of you on Mario Kart, really isn't. Rossox, Money, Laser Live, Myth, Neve, Kim, question marks. I believe that me there is SSJ. I'm not too sure. Connor, Nobu, Striker, final row, Unreal, Weem, Alina, who joined Troy on some videos, Serena, JJ, Nathan, Music. And then, out of all that, right at the bottom here, are some more of my Miis. So the first one here's got a Japanese name. The second one is the one with the field stars. The third one is like my actual me that I just use on here, but is fat. And then the last one is my N64 me. And out of all of that, which took me 1 hour and 2 minutes to go through, that is my me collection. And I have nothing else to say really to that. I am really thirsty after speaking for that long. But yeah, so there you are. My Wii U me collection for whoever requested it. Sorry it took so long. Just put it on fast forward, get through this in half an hour. It's all okay. But yeah, other than that though, I was thankful actually I didn't go through the whole list. I have 233 Miis in total, and I didn't include the first 50 that I have up to the top. But otherwise though, so yeah, that's all I really have to say. I want to end this off as quickly as possible. I was meant to upload this the other day, but I uploaded a video that was meant to go on my channel instead. Either or though, that's all I have to say. Thank you everyone for watching, and I shall see you again later. Goodbye.